Okay, guys, let us start. We have 15 people here. So, okay, so today is our very first class where we're going to review what is digital marketing, why and how. And this is theoretical class, obviously. So just, relax, sit down there and just listen what I'm saying. So, so let's start. Okay, so what is digital marketing? So digital marketing is basically regular marketing, but we are using online tools. That's it. And what is marketing? Marketing is communicating value to your customers. So it means that digital marketing is just a way of communicating value to your customers using digital tools. Okay, so we have regular marketing, and what we're trying to do in there is basically to let other people know that here we are, here we are doing this, or we are selling that. And whenever you are using, for example, traditional marketing, you would be communicating that through billboards, through magazines, through, I don't know, little pictures that you're sending through email, or I'm sorry, through mail. So, this very traditional type of marketing that you can actually touch or see on the streets. While digital marketing is basically doing the same, we're again trying to sell product, we're trying to let people know about us and all of that, but we are using only online tools for example, for example, ads, Google ads, Facebook advertisement. So we're using advertisement on the internet. We're using pictures that were created on the internet, content marketing, SEO, all search engine optimization, all of this type of stuff. That's the main difference between us, digital marketing, and traditional marketing. And why digital marketing is better? Obviously, is because it's a lot cheaper, so we can reach a lot more people using our tools with the same money through digital marketing than through traditional. Second, it's more measurable. So imagine a billboard on the street, I don't know, somewhere on a highway, staying, promoting what, I don't know, Duracell, for example, batteries. So can you imagine that cars are just passing through? How many people will actually see that ad? You can estimate that, for example, 100,000 people will see that ad, and that's it. You can just estimate, but you cannot really understand how many people saw your ad or your billboard. The same way with other traditional marketing tools, such as I don't know, posters, for example. You just cannot measure it. Basically, you can estimate, you can kind of understand what worked, what didn't, but you never can understand how actually it worked. You cannot analyze it really well. And that's not the same with digital, because we have so many tools, especially in advertisement. We can actually see um, how many people had seen our ad, or how many people clicked on our ad. We can actually measure it. And by measuring this, we can understand what we should improve, what we should do. For example, maybe our cost for advertisement is too high and we need to lower down the cost, but remain having the same amount of people seeing and clicking on our ad. Or I don't know, for example, we created a picture. So if you have a billboard, you cannot really understand how people, seen it, at, unless you actually, like asked or put a person nearby your billboard and asking them like, hey, do you like this billboard or not? Um, in digital marketing, we are really creating social media posts, for example. We can actually see their impressions, we can see likes, and this way we can measure the success of this post. That's why digital marketing, in my opinion, is a lot better than traditional marketing. We just can measure it. Okay. And basically, what I feel like is going to happen in the future is that digital marketing will become, in a way, traditional. like we see right now traditional marketing, because just most of the companies will be using digital marketing as their tool, and a lot less will be using traditional marketing. So in the future, digital marketing probably will become known as just marketing, and the traditional marketing that we know right now will be just some kind of offline marketing that not that many people are using. You can see it right now that amount of advertisement on the streets is going down a bit, and people are companies are investing in digital marketing a lot more furiously than in traditional. Okay, so any questions on that? Okay, no questions. So yeah, this is what digital marketing is basically against traditional marketing. And let's review right now what types of digital marketing we have. So when I'm talking about types of digital marketing, you can see it on also as something that you can specialize on. So in my opinion, the main purpose of this internship is for you people to understand what you want to do in the future, because again, there is so many types of digital marketing that you can learn, and really in these 3 months we will not be able to cover all of them. It's just impossible. Okay, each type of digital marketing can be learned by itself, and it will take you around 6 months to learn it well, I want to say. So I want to say purpose of this internship would be for you to choose what exactly you want to focus on, because um, every digital marketer has some kind of focus. Either it's going to be content marketing, or maybe paid advertisement, or SEO, for example. So because we're going to touch bases on every single type of digital marketing, we're going to, you guys will understand what exactly you want to do. So again, every type of digital marketing that we will be talking can be a profession by itself. You can know just that, and you can actually be pretty successful. But for us, for digital marketers, it's also pretty good to know other types of digital marketing, at least understand how it works. So if you need, you have like minor tasks to do that or this, you can also not get lost, but understand what to do and maybe figure that your way out. So let's review these digital marketing types. So first one will be SEO. So SEO stands for search engine optimization. Basically, in a simple way to say it, it's for us to have our page on the first page of Google or Yahoo or Bing or whatever other search engine you're going to be using. Okay, let me show you an example. So for example, I'm going to be putting digital marketing. Okay. So these are ads. First are ads, so we don't want to look at them right now. But basically, right now, the first one would be HubSpot. HubSpot is a very popular website. Next one would be Neil Patel, Marketer, all of this. So these are pages that ranked high, and they went to the first to the very first page. And it's not just digital marketing. For example, if I'm going to be putting I don't know, buy car, again, you see there is no ads. I don't see any ads, which is weird. But here's www.cars.com. So this website ranked first. And how did they achieve that? Through SEO, because it's not an ad. They purely got there because they have a very good website. So on page, we have a very good website. It's optimized well. All the pictures are optimized. They have blogs. They have a lot of, for example, people referring to that website. They have backlinks. So they just did a pretty good job with their SEO, and this way they are able to rank first on their Google search page. The same goes for CarMax or Own Mexico, all of this type of stuff. So these pages, they basically did a good job. They optimized their website. Probably their website, you see, this website loads pretty quickly. That's something that Google looks a lot. And just in general, they have reviews. They have um, I don't know, a lot of stuff. So I want to say that they earned this first page position only because they put a lot of efforts into their website. Okay, so any questions on that, guys? Any questions on SEO? Okay, so again, SEO is basically you working on your website. You working on content, you working on speed of your website, how it looks, your pictures, and also one of the most important is backlinks. Backlinks are links that are leading to your website. So for example, we have CarMax in here. For example, CarMax made a blog or something, or any other website made a blog. For example, Forbes. They made a blog, an article, and in their article they are referring to this www.cars.com. This way it created a backlink, and backlinks can be like very valuable and not very valuable. So for example, if it will be Forbes, it will be a super valuable link. This way, this website will start ranking higher and higher just because, you know, some big websites are starting to refer to this website. So that's how you create backlinks, and this is like one of the most important part of SEO. If you have good amount of good backlinks, you will already start ranking higher on Google search. And that's the main purpose of a search engine optimization. And again, as I said, it can be a profession itself. There is a lot of positions of people just doing SEO and nothing else. And what's funny is that usually digital SEO people who learn just SEO, they don't know anything about digital marketing, any other types of, you know, digital marketing. But digital marketers, they usually know some SEO. So this is the fun part about it. Okay, that was SEO. Any questions on SEO? Okay. Content marketing. So content marketing is something that we're going to do, I want to say in 2 weeks. We're going to start creating content. Content marketing is basically you creating posts, you creating pictures, you creating videos, you creating blogs, email marketing, for example, in a way it could be as a content marketing. Basically, it's a creative job. It's less of you know, technical part, but more of creative part. Although there are some, you know, rules that you need to follow. Content marketing is a very powerful tool for you to draw attention to your product. Okay, so if you have really good content and positioning on the market, you can do really well. Okay, I see in a lot of companies just winning their customers through content marketing. Okay, or reputation control through content marketing. It's pretty good as well. So basically, it's creating posts for social media. It's creating videos on YouTube or any other website, and blogs. Super important, and almost every company is having some kind of person who takes care of their content marketing. And again, as I said, the content marketing we will be reviewing in 2 weeks. We're going to start creating all content for our project. The project will be announced a bit later. And yeah, that's basically about content marketing. One of the most important, and I want to say it's the very first thing that every company is doing. Okay, so content marketing, and next would be social media marketing. That's the very first thing. So social media marketing is basically not creating a content for those social medias that are present in here. Facebook, for example, LinkedIn. It's just your presence on social media. Okay, so certain companies need certain social media. So for example, we have here Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, Instagram, um, Twitter, I said Twitter, YouTube. Um, not every company needs to be on every social media. Okay, some companies, most of the companies, I want to say, they just need 3, maybe 4 websites where they actually need to be. For example, if you have a very visual business, you would go to Pinterest, you would go to Instagram, you would go to Facebook maybe, and YouTube. But there is no way, there is no sense for you to go to LinkedIn. For example, if you are managing a, I don't know, some kind of a singer, or some actor, they can have LinkedIn obviously, but it doesn't really make sense for them to promote their business on LinkedIn. Okay, they would go to Facebook, they would go to Instagram, to YouTube, to Twitter maybe. So social media marketing is basically you being present on those social media and actually creating social media accounts, pages. And I'm saying creating because many people, they just not very good with this. We had a lot of interns that were unable to create a simple Facebook page, for example. And that's what we're going to learn next week as well. But basically, creating this, managing, filling this completely, all those pages, this is what social media marketing is doing. Any questions on that? Okay, no questions. Guys, if you don't want to interrupt me, you can just message your questions in the chat and I will answer them, okay? So don't be shy. Okay, next will be pay-per-click, PPC. This is basically your ads. Okay, so we have multiple tools. We have Facebook advertisement, we have LinkedIn advertisement, we have um, Google ads. So Google ads combines in it, just Google ads, Google search engine ads, and also YouTube ads. And on Facebook, we can do advertisement for Instagram, and we can do advertisement for Facebook itself. I mean, they're all offering some kind of other, third-party website advertisement, but basically that's what pay-per-click. Pay-per-click is super important. As I said earlier, it can be a profession by itself if you know pay-per-click, how to do it well on, for example, even Google Ads only, or for example, one Google Ads, let's say again. You know it really well, but you also know Facebook ads, you also know LinkedIn ads. If you know all of this, you can be pretty successful on the market, because um, this is basically a work with money, your client's money. Why? Because you're taking some kind of budget and you're spending that budget to give some kind of result. And that result obviously depends on your knowledge, how much experience you have with that particular type of ad, and how you manage in it. So pay-per-click is again one of the most important parts of digital marketing, and I want to say the most expensive part. And many companies are spending hundreds, thousands of dollars on their advertisement on the internet. So again, this is pretty important for you to know. We're going to learn it our last month, we will be learning pay-per-click. And yeah, that's basically all about pay-per-click. One of the most important parts about pay-per-click is that you kind of always need it in the very beginning of your journey as advertisement a particular company. Why? Because SEO, search engine optimization, it takes time. You need to write those blogs, you need to build those backlinks. It will take you, I don't know, at least 3-6 months to get some result with SEO. Pay-per-click, on the other hand, it gives you a result instantly. Okay, so for example, right now I can make a campaign. I will spend like I don't know, 30 minutes, 1 hour to create a campaign on Google Ads, and it will start running. And if I'm going to go to Google, for example, I don't know, mouse. Uh, let's just go digital marketing always working. Okay, so here is an ad. This is something that Udemy paid for. Okay, Udemy is pretty popular website anyways, but let's imagine that this is not some, just a new website. So if we have enough budget, if we have a good campaign set up, we're going to rank in here. We're going to be in here on the very first page of Google, basically, I don't know, in few days. And this is all because we are paying money for that, and we're drawing people to our website. And if I'm going to click right now on this ad, Udemy will pay, I don't know, whatever amount they're paying for this keyword, for example. I don't know, maybe $3, maybe $4, maybe $5. It depends. So PPC, paid marketing, is super important, super expensive, gets sometimes super expensive, but it gives you result instantly. Okay, if you want to start a company and you have good budgeting, I would recommend you to go with PPC also, so you can start already getting people on your website. Okay, and then you will see, like, maybe your website is not doing well and people are bouncing, all this type of stuff, but at least you can start getting people on your website. And you're working on your SEO meanwhile to make sure that even without ads, your page will be on the first page of Google search. Okay, so in our course, we're going to review LinkedIn, we're going to review Facebook, and we're going to um, do a lot of review for Google Ads. So that's what we're going to do in a few months, basically. Any questions on that, guys? Okay, no questions on pay-per-click. Affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing is more of you not working with a company. For example, you're not working as an employee or as a contract player, like, they just hired you to do uh, digital marketing for them, for a restaurant, for example. Affiliate marketing is more for you yourself working, partnering with some company without any kind of, I don't know, contract or something. But basically, you're just going to be working and making money for yourself. What is affiliate marketing? Is you getting a product of a company, you are spending money on your on your ads, and you're trying to sell that company's ads. I'm sorry, products. And by selling those products, you will receive commissions. So there are a lot of ways for you to enter affiliate marketing. And if you're going to go to YouTube, you will see that you can start affiliate marketing without any type of money. So don't trust them. Really, you still need to spend some money. In the beginning, especially, you will have to spend some money to buy those ads on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Google Ads, for example. You're going to have to spend some money. And I want to say good amount of money. So what are those affiliate marketing providers? The biggest would be probably ClickBank and also Amazon. So Amazon, for example, um, if I'm going to put Amazon affiliate program, let's test this. Yeah, so here's their website, for example, of Amazon Associates. What you're doing, you're signing up, you're taking a product. And so they have, can see here, they have certain products that are in this program. For example, this chair, let's say, I saw people selling chair through affiliate program on Amazon. So basically, a seller gives you this chair. Not physically, you're going to keep it, but you can sell it. You're running ads on Facebook, and if someone clicks on that link that you are provided with by the seller, and someone is clicking on that link and buying this chair, you will receive certain amount of commissions from that seller. So you sell this chair, you will receive like 5 or 10% of your of this money to you. Okay, so you gotta spend money for advertisement, you gotta spend money time on setting up those advertisements, running them, and you will be receiving commissions if your advertisement were successful and you bought this, someone bought that, I don't know, this camera, for example, or these headsets. Okay, so this is basically what affiliate marketing. You're taking a product of another company, you're trying to sell it through, through whatever way you can sell it. And if you're selling it, you're receiving any commissions. So this is what most people are doing. They're, just posting link and hoping that it's going to sell through ads. Or some people, for example, a lot of YouTubers, they're just, reviewing this type of cameras or mouse or headset, and in their description they are putting some kind of affiliate link that they are provided with, and this way they are making money as well. They're just selling that product through their YouTube video. They are not even spending money on advertisement. They're just selling through YouTube. They're receiving money through that. So whenever you hear that someone is just saying that you can start affiliate marketing without money, yes you can, but you need to have in a way already set up YouTube account or some kind of influence on the internet. Okay, maybe a lot of subscribers or followers. This is what might give you success in affiliate program without spending money on ads. But most of the people who are starting from zero, they have to spend some money on advertisement just in order for them to be seen on the internet and sell this type of products. Don't think that this is something that can give you like millions. I mean, for some people it does, but definitely explore it, and it can give you some kind of money every month for just promoting others' products and getting commissions out of it. So this is what affiliate marketing is. Any questions?
Is it like social media influencers, like how they get paid to promote stuff because they're celebrities and they have a large fan base?
Yeah, it's a bit different. It's kind of the same, but it's also a bit different. So I'm going to be talking about influencers a bit later today, and we're going to review and what is it basically. But yeah, idea is in a way the same. But with influencers, you as a company giving money to that person, okay? Not this person trying to get money from you by providing services, but you're actually giving money to that person. Okay, any other questions?
Yeah. Does it always have to be through Amazon?
No. There are so many websites. I mean, Amazon is just the biggest. For example, I know ClickBank.
Who start, like they have to go through these programs like ClickBank?
ClickBank is, I actually was, I had an account in here. So basically they have some kind of, I don't know, websites. This is very funny actually. So ClickBank basically has some kind of, I don't know, book. They're selling a book that here, for example, carb shifting keto or something, this type of ads. And you just basically creating a little website. You're buying the hosting yourself, you're buying a website yourself, and you're sending people to your landing page. And if people are buying through your landing page with your link, you're going to be receiving commissions. So with ClickBank, because you see the products is a little bit more specific, and it might be looking weird to us. For example, the power of hormones. Like, do you know many people that will buy it? But there are some people that might buy it. Or Hormone Garden, let's say. You see, they're mostly selling some kind of journals, magazines, like online magazines, and commissions here are better than Amazon. But besides that, besides ClickBank, there are many other websites. Plus, you can some companies, some application, for example, I don't know, let's say email marketing company. Okay, they have their website, and through their website, you're selling emails. They have sometimes affiliate programs as well. So if you're giving them customers, they're going to be paying you commissions from those customers. So again, there are like many ways for you to enter affiliate marketing, and yeah, it's a good tool. You can try it definitely. I would say it's worth a try. Okay, any other questions, guys? Okay, no question. So was affiliate marketing, native advertisement. So native advertisement is basically an advertisement. You're paying for this, but it's camouflaging. Okay, so we have a website, for example, let's say CNN. Okay, if we're gonna go to CNN, um, we're gonna see a lot of news, right? Like there is a news, there is something here, and somewhere in between, we might see native advertisement. For example, this featured might be called as native advertisement, but usually they're putting like some kind of ad in there. Let's see if we're gonna find it in here. Well, here is paid content, for example. You see, it in a way, it looks kind of like other news that they have. So, for example, Britney, something happened to her, or this. It looks and it masquerades like it's in here. It's on CNN, and we can see it on other websites. For example, BBC. If we're gonna go, the same will be with them. We're gonna just go through their website. We see a lot of news. We can click on this news, and it's going to be just a news from BBC. But once in a while, we're gonna hear here is presented by, built by trust. You see it in a way you cannot really. I mean, you know that this is ad, but not everyone will know that, and it's not always. You cannot be always certain. So this is basically what is native advertisement. Blogging is native advertisement as well. In a way, it's like the native advertisement because some companies, for example, if you have an email marketing company, you write a blog, and in your blog you will include like here's the blog, here's information, by the end of this blog, subscribe to our email marketing company, get subscription or something. This is called native advertisement. So in a way, you're creating a content, and it's usable content, but after all, you're trying to get money out of it. Okay, I don't know, by the end of reading that blog, you can get, I don't know, offer or something like here's for reading this blog, you can get an offer 10% off your next purchase or something. This will be considered as native advertisement as well. So there are many things that you can do with this, and blogging, I want to say, is the most powerful tool for you to advertise your company, and also it's in a way a good way for you to make money. Okay, any questions on native advertisement? Okay, now we're gonna go to marketing automation. So marketing and automation is basically you using tools to automate your efforts. For example, we're going to be using an application called Hey Orca. Hey Orca is automation tool for us to make our life easier. Okay, how can we schedule our posts? So we created a post, we're liking it, we're trying to show it to the world through our social media. So first thing we can do it manually. We can go to Facebook, we can schedule it in there, for example, which is considered as an automation tool as well. But we can put, I don't know, let's say Instagram. We're going to Instagram, we're posting our post in there. And this is called manual posting, okay? Many companies will be doing next, and they just creating some kind of Google Sheet, and in there they are putting all your content. They are putting text, they are putting pictures, and you have to download it from there. You have to review it from there. Exhausting way to do that. But many companies, they just don't want to pay for these automation tools, and they are doing it, through free tools that they can get, and you're gonna encounter this a lot. In our case, we're going to be using automation tool called Hey Orca, and basically we are scheduling posting there. There are many options. So we are choosing, for example, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. We're creating just one post. We're copying this post to other social media. We're setting the date and time, and we're just going away because we know that on that date and time that we set, it's going to be posted automatically. We don't need to worry about this. We don't need to think about like, oh, it's 3 in the morning and my client in India, they have to receive a post from me. Okay, we don't need to think about this just because um, that automation tool uh, basically took care of that. Okay, and email marketing tool can be considered as automation tool, many things. So basically this is what marketing automation, it's basically us using tools to make our lives easier as digital marketers. Okay, any questions on that? Okay, email marketing. So email marketing is considered as not a good way of promoting your stuff, but it depends on the business. So for example, if you're gonna get a client that is a church, let's say church, they're using a lot of email marketing right now. Especially right now, actually, churches are very dependent on digital marketers because, COVID times, and they're how churches exist. They receiving money from those who goes to church. Okay, and it's really hard for them right now. It's a really hard times because they nobody's going to church because of COVID, and they have to do it all through Zoom, for example. So basically, amount of money that they're getting is a lot smaller. So churches, for example, they are dependent on email marketing a lot because they can, communicate with their people and ask them for donations or something. And many other companies are doing and communicating through email marketing because it still gets attention from your customers, from people who are using your services. Uh, it's still pretty powerful tool for you to use. Okay, and it's not just for you to write an email and send it to, I don't know, 1,000 receivers, for example. Email marketing by itself has a lot of rules and a lot of regulations. Okay, even regulations that are in the US, it's called can spam. Let me show you. So it's called a compliance guide for business. So basically, you have a lot of rules in here. For example, don't use false or misleading header information. Identify the message as an ad. All of this part. This is basically what can spam is, and email marketers, again, as I said in the beginning, it can be a profession by itself. Email marketers, they have to know all of this. They need to know that, if something is going to happen, can spam will not make, your life harder, because you need to comply with many rules that you have in this, guidance, compliance, and you need to comply with them basically, because many email companies, they're also looking at this, and they might not allow you to send your email just because you're not compliant. So email marketing is not that. It still receives attention. You still can get people to get to know you, to buy your product through email marketing. Still pretty powerful tool, and I want to say that you just need to know that too. And you also need to know tools to send your emails, because you cannot send big emails through Gmail. It's just not created for that. It's created for like few people, and that's it. But you can send it through other tools such as, I don't know, Musent, for example. That's what I know. Many tools that um, oh, Grace, I'm sorry, I didn't see this question you had. Is email marketing the same as newsletter? I want to say newsletter is the same as email marketing, because you can send your newsletter through email marketing. Okay, you're sending an email, and you can send your newsletter in there, and people will see what's going on if they want to see, obviously. Grace, can you please remind me what you asked about? Is it like social media influencers? That's what you asked
I
me?
asked a question earlier about how the marketing, affiliated marketing was the same as social media.
Oh, okay, answer that. Okay, so that's basically what email marketing is, guys. Pretty powerful tool, and you need to know a lot about it. And we're going to be talking about some rules of email marketing, but basically, um, it's a profession by itself, and you can find a lot of positions just asking for people to be email marketers because this is such a tool that still a lot of companies getting a lot of money from, and it's not that expensive actually. It's pretty cheap tool. Okay, so this is what email marketing is. Next is online PR. Online PR is basically you controlling reputation of your company. Okay, you're, for example, an employer, and you have a lot of bad reviews on your, on certain websites. For example, Indeed has reviews, and you have a rating of 2 stars only, and everyone are saying that is bad. So online PR is basically you working on the view of your company to make sure that your company looks good on the internet because it's online. Okay, but they're basically doing the same as offline PR people. They're just making sure that your company is not looks bad on the internet. Okay, you're responding on certain criticism, you're making sure that ratings are good. I never seen position like this, like online PR, professional, for example. I mean, I believe I've seen maybe a few, but it's not, very popular because digital marketers are basically that's what we're doing anyways. So this is part of digital marketing, but I want to say it's the smallest part of, digital marketing. So that was PR. Next will be sponsored content. So sponsored content is basically what we're talking about influencers. Okay, we have a company. So for example, us, Digital Marketing Institute. No, that's better example. Coca-Cola, for example. They want to promote their products through influencers. Okay, they're finding the right person. So how to find right person? You obviously need to make sure that that person's subscribers or followers, they are, would be interested in your product. So if you have someone, you have, for example, email marketing tool, Moosehead, for example, okay? They're looking for people who have a lot of followers and they're known as, good digital marketers on YouTube. And they're just Neil Patel, for example, he is pretty good known. So Moosehead can offer him some money, some compensation for him to promote their product. The same goes with Coca-Cola. Let's say for some reason Kim Kardashian, she would like to promote Coca-Cola. Okay, and Coca-Cola looks at her and she's like, and they're like, okay, Kim Kardashian could be a good choice for us to give money to her and promote our product. Okay, let's imagine that. Coca-Cola will contact Kim Kardashian and they will just start, negotiating how much she wants for promoting their product. And a lot of influencers, they know that. And if you're gonna go to Instagram, you're gonna see a lot of people just, for promotions or for working with me, email me here, for example. Okay, and a lot of companies just going to be emailing those people with a lot of followers to promote their products. So this is what influence marketing is. Very powerful tool, and we definitely need to know how to work with this because it's not just choosing a person that you like to promote it, but you also need to analyze their audience. So, for example, if a person is I don't know, into fashion, you're not going to be promoting your digital marketing or financial tools on their page. You're going to be you want to promote fashion related uh, products on their pages, and they're going to get money. You're going to get a lot of quality leads. So it's not just, you know, choosing the right person. I mean, the person that you like, choosing the right person. Okay, you need to analyze their followers, analyze their um, type of influence they're promoting. Is it fashion? Is it financial? Whatever, you know, type of product you're working with, and only then reaching out to them and trying to work with them. Okay, because some influencers, they're asking for a lot of money. You know, a lot of things that you need to make sure you understand. Any questions on this? Okay, let's move to the next topic. Who are they? So, who are they? I'm talking about digital marketers. Okay, so digital marketers, they're basically responsible for all of those types of marketing that I mentioned about. Basically, you can be SEO, only solely focused on SEO. You can be focusing on affiliate marketing, or you can be focusing on influence marketing. Okay, and you will be considered as digital marketers. So as digital marketers, we need to know all of these types of sponsored online PR, email marketing. In a way, we need to know all of this. We need to touch bases with all these types of digital marketing, and we need to understand how everything works. We can be focused on one specific. For example, you were hired as content manager. You're going to be doing only content, okay? But in a way, for you to make a good content, you need to also understand other types of marketing, and this way you will become a good marketer. Basically, you need to communicate the values of, you know, of your client, or your own values if you're working for yourself, for example, through different channels, through social media, through websites, and you need to know that. Okay, so in our course, again, we're going to be learning all of that, but it's your business to choose what you want to you know, focus on in the future. Okay, so I'm not asking you to know all of that, although it would be perfect, but better for you to focus on one specific type of digital marketing, but also don't forget about knowing the rest, at least a bit. Any questions on that? Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention. So, can everyone mute themselves? But I'll mute you. Okay. So, how we measure our success? Okay. So we will be working as digital marketers with different companies, and we're going to have some kind of, you know, measurement. So for content marketers, for example, it's going to be amount of likes, amount of impressions, you know, this type of stuff. That's what, you know, what content marketers are looking for. SEO, they, for example, their measurement is how high rated your website is on, or, you know, this type of stuff. For advertisement, it would be cost per click, and how much you get, you know, what result you get for that amount of money. So every strain of digital marketing has their own KPI, and you need to follow it. Okay, you need to make sure that your KPIs are good. As content marketer, as influence marketer, as pay-per-click marketer, all of that, you need to make sure that your KPIs are high, and you can, you know, you basically provide a good service to your client or to yourself. Okay, any questions on this? Okay, and lastly, we're going to talk about digital marketing strategy. So digital marketing strategy is basically, you know, you understanding why we're doing this for that specific company. Usually it's something that you're gonna be doing in the very beginning of working with someone. So for example, you independent digital marketer, and you just, you know, looking for your clients. Let's say you got a client that is a restaurant, and that restaurant didn't have any social media presence before. Okay, maybe they had some website, but it's as far as it goes. They were not taking care of it. They didn't have money back then to hire a person, and I don't know, maybe waiter, one of the waiters, he was also managing, part-time that website and their social media. It was not professional. It was just, not good. So you got this client to work with you. One of the first things that you're gonna have to do is to create strategy. So strategy is basically you put in your goals and you put in understanding how you're going to achieve those goals. For example, restaurant, they want to increase amount of customers that they are getting. And you need to make this, type of strategy that, okay, here's your customer, here's, a portrait of the customer. Here's how we're going to achieve that. We want to achieve more customers coming to our restaurants, and that's how we're going to achieve that, through what social media, through certain budgeting. Basically that's basically what digital marketing strategy is, you to getting goals and explaining to your client how you're going to achieve those goals. It's not only good for your client, but it's also good for you yourself, because when you're referring to your digital marketing strategy, you can understand what to do. So that's basically the very first step that you're gonna have to do. And we're going to create a digital marketing strategy in 2 months. We're going to be taking, certain businesses, restaurant, um, I don't know, gym, whatever, whatever business we're going to come up with, we're going to just assign it to you, and you're gonna have to create a strategy for that business. How would you promote their services on the internet? And what makes good strategy? First is you need to know clear goals for marketing. So you need to understand what you're doing this for. Is it more visitors? Is it more brand awareness, sales? Um, this way you're going to understand how to achieve that. Okay, if it's brand awareness, you're just going to create many content and all this type of stuff. If it's sales, you're gonna make sure that your sales pages are clean and very well made, so people are not bouncing, meaning they're not leaving your page that often because they cannot read it or something. Second would be you need to know your customer. Obviously, you need to talk with your client in the very beginning, and ask him like, what is your customer, like who's your customer? Is it expensive rich people who are coming to your restaurant because you have like I don't know, expensive restaurant, or is it more fast food type of restaurant, where people are just coming through to get their lunch every day, and it's cheap, it's quickly made, all of this type of stuff. You need to ask your client about their customers, so you understand who you're working with. And obviously, you need to stand up with something. This is the hardest part. I want to say you need to stand up with something, because you need to create something more unique, and it's not always easy because restaurants, for example, it's such a general type of you know um, business. There are so many restaurants that came up with something new. It's not an easy task, but that's what you need to aim for at least. Okay, you need to think about like, how can I make it more unique? Maybe some kind of good quality, I don't know, different type of photos, I don't know, whatever you're gonna come out with, it can work. Okay, but basically the first two topics, you need to know your goals and you need to know your customers, are the key factors for you to create a good digital marketing strategy. So guys, that was all. Any questions on digital marketing strategy? Any questions on the whole class today? Okay, that was funny, honestly. It's funny because usually we're getting a lot of questions. So guys, please don't be shy if you are. If you really don't have questions, it's really interesting. But yeah, basically that was all about today. What is digital marketing? I hope it got a bit more clearer for you if somebody didn't know what is that. And yeah, that's what you need to know basically about digital marketing. So digital marketing is just a marketing, and we're just communicating our values through online tools on the internet. That's all you need to know. Nothing more, nothing else. Okay. Any questions, guys? When is the next class? On Tuesday at 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're not in North America, it's Central Standard Time, 8:30 in the morning, the same way. When are we going to start? When are we going to start doing work for a company? I think Alina, I think you meant when we're going to start working on a project. We're going to start working on a project approximately in 2 weeks. Okay, we need to learn a bit more stuff. We need to learn about email. I'm sorry, about marketing automation. Once we learned about that, we're gonna start creating content, and we're gonna start working with actual company. Okay. Any other questions?
I have a small question.
Go ahead.
It's in regards to the first day when doing our interview. They told us that we have to work in teams and we have to dedicate like 20 hours a week. So when is that happening, for
So
example?
20 hours is a lot, honestly, but we're going to start working as a team very soon. I want to say in 2 weeks again. Once we learned a bit more about content marketing, we're going to start creating content. We have other groups right now working, but we need to learn very, very little stuff, at least in the beginning. These 2 weeks, we're going to be focusing on that. And during this 2 week, trainings, I'm going to announce what type of project we will be working with, because we have we have 3 projects, okay? And we didn't decide yet what type of project we're going to be working with, but we're going to decide it and we're going to announce it. And after that, we're going to start working with those projects, okay?
And will it be like these 2 days, or will it be like every day?
So no, we will be working, again, classes will remain on Tuesday and Thursday. And the other time you will be working with your teams, you will be creating content, you will be communicating with your team members, and we're not gonna interrupt that. So we're gonna continue working in this class Tuesday, Thursday. But the rest of the time you will be working by your own. And remember that we're providing some information, but mostly you will have to keep learning it yourself, okay? So many videos on YouTube, you can, just whatever question you have, you can just go to YouTube, watch several people, and you will understand a lot, a lot more through that than if I will be just explaining to you right now myself only.